Welcome back to video number 3. I'm recording my deck tech for Kunn, my third and final champion that I actually did not pull this champion from the one box. I just had to order him as a single. I've watched a lot of videos and competitive play on YouTube, and I've seen quite a bit of things about him. Being able to move, I think, is quite game-breaking. The extra movement allows you to swap places, change places, get advantage for attacks and for combat, and for my wife's style of play, which is the aggro beat 'em up kind, whereas I kind of prefer tossing people into the pits of Mordor, Mount Doom. I prefer that. My wife prefers this. So I took the cards that I pulled from one box and I attempted to make a deck. And I will share with you what I was able to pull. All right. So let's get into it. I didn't have a ton for Kunn. I don't have any of the Origins cards. Cards like Rope Tornado. I don't have a bunch of Bolt Shots. So I kind of just play with the cards that I do have. And I've tried to make him work with what I do have, and he's the white, yellow, blue champion. I have 2 Vorpal Blades. I don't know if they're any good. I mean, it's a mix of aura and energy, so I just thought having 2 would be pretty decent. It is holy damage, and it's a pretty good awareness of 3 across the top, so not bad. I pulled a single Bolt Shot. I pulled a ton of summons, as you saw in that first deck with Idris and her monsters. But I have 1 Bolt Shot. You got to play it. I mean, it's a super low cost, high damage card. I have 2 Subjugation Strikes. I feel like a 6 holy attack in someone's awareness or just as an exert without having to pay the aura is super strong for 5. So I had 2. I used them. I had a couple summons. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but I tossed them in anyways. So the summons that I did put in this deck. Gilded Stag, so just a rare 5-chi, 2 Guardian of Balance. I thought allowing me to move and maybe prevent some damage if my hand is kind of slow does allow me a turn to move tactically. Angel of Retribution seems quite amazing. An attack of 6, but it is 1/4 of my aura. It's 25 out of 100, which is yikes. But it has flight and aerial as well, and if I can just continue to give the beatdowns with the rest of my cards as energy, then I don't need to worry about the aura cost. I also just noticed that my Guardian of Balance has... we're straight out of the booster pack, man. I opened this box like 2 weeks ago with my wife. And rough printing, rough cutting. And then Archon of Vigor, I don't know. I feel like it's almost the same cost as Angel of Retribution, but not as good. It heals and then has a weaker attack. It could be good. I don't know. I'm going to try to get some Origins cards and maybe just some more beatdowns. I thought Hydualis was actually pretty good for a rare. It's energy only, and it either stuns or pushes when it hits, which is kind of sweet, I think. I haven't played with this deck. It's not sleeved, so I don't actually know. 2 Searing Light. I had 2 Searing Light, they're 4 costs. Sidestep, I don't know if this card's good, but I thought having the ability to move extra at a 4 of, just being able to shift tactically was probably a good choice. Selective Amnesia, dropping those hand sizes down to level playing field. Could be good, could be just a waste of a card. I don't really know. Vadis Sphinx. I think my dog has allergies. I apologize for that. I forgot this was in here. It's a 5-chi summon. It's flight and aerial. I think when I built monsters and then my Pits of Mount Doom, my Fires of Mount Doom deck, I feel like I prioritized those. And then my box just didn't have anything good for Kunn as far as beatdowns go. So I'm just trying to fill some spots. I mean, it's a flight and aerial card, so I mean it's a maneuverable summon. I definitely know that these are just fillers at the 5 spot. Heal 4, get some more beats in. I don't think it's great. I know that Thunderstruck is also a filler card. Give the opportunity to deal 5 is just a filler. Now we get into my beats. I want to get in close and give some beats. Left hook, it only does 1, but it turns on a lot of other things, and it's only 2 cards from your deck. It's 2 energy, so not bad. Shutdown, just so I don't get smacked or tossed into the pits like the One Ring. Peripheral Vision, I haven't seen anybody play this, but I feel like paying 2 energy to be able to rotate seems pretty good. I don't know if it's good. I'll have to play test and find out. I've got 1. I only pulled 1 out of the whole deck, so it could be good, could be bad. I really don't know. Hurricane Sweep. I mean, it's a mixture of aura and energy, and it's an area air attack all around you, which seems, if you're surrounded, seems pretty good. I only have 2, so I've only grabbed 2. Dense Fog seems like a really sweet enchantment to stop people from spamming summons. I don't know if that's actually how this works or not, but I feel like if there's any spot not in a summon or a champion's awareness is considered occupied, it just changes the movement on the board because you can still place when you summon. So, but I think it allows, it changes the movement dynamic. So I think that's going to be good. I don't rightfully know. I haven't seen anybody play it. The deck's not full of rope tornadoes and bolt shots, so, or warp strikes. And I think Sudden Vengeance in Origins, that's a card I really want. Anyways, quick shot. I mean, it's a 3 aura, 1 attack. I got 4 of them. Seems pretty good. I have Wind Slash. It's a mixture of aura and energy. Oh, sorry, last one. This is 3 energy. Sorry, quick shot's energy. This is energy and aura mix, but it is a ranged air attack, which seems pretty good. Incremental, small incremental damage. I have Tornado Winds in here. I put 3. It says negate an attack unless they pay. I don't know if this is good. This is a spell that's probably going to get tossed out. I don't know if it's good or not. Most people would probably be willing to pay the 4 or 5 cards. So especially if it's something really detrimental like a tsunami or a bolt shot or something else. So could be good, could be bad. Power Punch, I do like this. I think I would need more attacks included. I've got 3. I think I would include more of these. So I think for this deck, I really want to go the aggro plan. I like the subjugation strikes. I really like the quick shots. I like the dense fog. I like the hurricane sweeps. I'm going to keep the peripheral. I think I'm going to keep my shutdowns. I'm going to keep my left hooks. But and wind slashes. I should keep wind slashes. Side steps. I'm going to keep 4. I don't know about the Searing Light, actually. Hydualis, I think, is amazing. I'm not sure if I want to keep the Vorpal Blade in. Archon of Vigor, I don't know. Angel of Retribution is amazing. Guardian of Balance might be good, so that's a maybe. My Subjugation Strikes and my Bolts, I think these 3 rares are quite good. So I have lots of cards to replace. I think I want more punches and side swipes, and I think I want to get some air strikes from Origins and some warp strikes and a draw break or a bolt shot or 2. I think I just want a packet full of get in close and give them beats. I think I haven't seen anybody play this. It's an 8 chi card, but man, I think Subjugation Strike is quite good. So I'm a big fan. I haven't played it, but just from what I read, it looks pretty good. So I have lots of cards to take out and replace. That is my deck tech. Are my thoughts on a 1 booster box deck. Let me move this over. I have essentially taken a single booster box of Genesis and made 3 decks for my wife and I to play. We also do have a starter deck. It is the Raha deck. And I just kind of kept it all together, even though Bolt Shot and Angel of Retribution I'd probably put in Kunn. Well, maybe not the Angel, maybe just a one of. But this deck has a lot of the things that I really like. Cabos, no aura cost summon's pretty good, but I think Raha does a lot of the things that I think Kunn likes to do, just with better movement. But I'm not taking this deck apart I'm not dismantling just for Kunn. So I will probably invest in some Origin singles. They really, really did kind of change the game with Origins for this deck. So thank you for watching. I know it was quite a long time. Thank you for taking the time to come on in and check out Kunn's beatdowns.